Hey turtle nerds, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to update you guys on my baby turtles. Those 5 hatchlings, well, technically 6 came from Bean, but I gave one of them away. So I want to give you guys an update on those little hatchlings and all of the turtles that I have here in my room because it is absolutely pouring rain out. Did it stop right now? Of course now it stopped, but it's been absolutely pouring rain all freaking day. Before we get started with all of that, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification thingy so you get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you want to go that extra step further to encourage me to keep uploading, head over to my Patreon. There's going to be a link right up here in the description, the comments, it's everywhere. You'll get exclusive access to all kinds of behind the scenes stuff that I'm doing here, and that's going to be important because of some updates that I want to talk to you guys about today. You also get to join the list of lovely people over here, but we also need to chat about how I skipped a video on Monday. If you don't care about anything going on with the channel and you just want to see baby turtles, you could just head over to this time right here. Let's chat about some channel update things going on. As a lot of you guys know, I'm still technically in school, but I'm online because of, you know, the world going on right now. And so I've been taking classes online and they've been really freaking easy until now. If we take a look right here, we can see exam number 1, and we go down to grade and we see that. So basically, I failed the test. It's a little bit harder than I had expected. I only have about 5 weeks left in these classes, so I just need to stop uploading twice a week so I can spend my Mondays focused on staying on top of the material that we're learning. So unfortunately, I'm only gonna be uploading every Friday rather than every Friday and Monday. What else? Also, I'm still, you might be able to hear, kind of sick, so I'm still getting over that and whatnot. And is that everything? Yeah, that's everything. Let's see baby turtles. On to a happier topic. Let's check on all 5 of Bean's little babies. Also check out one of the babies that I gave away. I gave that to Terrence Smith, who won my giveaway about a month or so ago, and he named that little terrapin Kanaloa, and he's doing absolutely actually better than my hatchlings that I still have. So let's kind of talk about that. So let's go one by one and look at these little babies and just sort of talk about what's been going on with them and how this whole setup in its entirety has been working out for me. Bon appetit. We can see these little guys are starting to get all excited because they know that it's feeding time. Honestly, I'm gonna be upgrading their enclosure because they're all starting to get just a little bit too large for this very shortly. So I'm gonna be getting them a new setup. That's gonna be a surprise for probably a week or 2 from now's video. And you guys are gonna get to see, and I'll have much better access to being able to see them. And let's just say I haven't kept turtles in this style since, oh my God, over like 4 years. So that'll be very interesting. Keeping turtles in this style enclosure. Let's start with the largest. That's this little fella. Now, none of them have names as of yet. However, I haven't really gone through and showed you guys one by one each of these guys in a very long time. You can see they're really starting to grow. They're putting on some really decent size here, and their colors are starting to come in as well. We can see that this little guy is gonna have like a kind of blue going on to him. Let's just pop him in here for right now. You can see he's totally clear. His skin looks great, and he's just generally doing really well. I think that's actually the first baby that I found when I don't know, it was freaking D-Day and there was baby turtles running all over the place. So these guys were really not putting on the growth that I was wanting. I saw Kanaloa, that's their sibling that I gave away, and so I mean, look at the size of Kanaloa, and then we can see compared to this little fellow who's the largest of the ones that I have. So to be fair, Kanaloa was the largest of the 6 babies and was growing the fastest, so I can attribute it to that a little bit. But these guys were very clearly, very quickly falling behind in growth, especially when the smallest hatchling, come here little fella, is this big and is still sort of the size of my thumb. See, still really teeny tiny. This little guy also started getting a little bit of like a fungus on them. It has since come off. I actually didn't film it because it was really embarrassing to be honest, because I was not keeping up with the water changes as I should have. So I just made sure to change the water a little bit more than I normally would have, and also I started adding a little bit of salt into the enclosure, and look, all cleared up. Beautiful crystal clear skin, freaking some like Neutrogena type stuff. Beautiful clear skin. This is not sponsored, I wish it was. Here's this little dark fella who is very quickly going to become the largest, and that's because he has the best appetite. This dark looking little baby here, he's showing more of like a dark concentric phenotype, which is really interesting, seeing what of the different traits these little guys are displaying. These last two are two of my absolute favorites, and I'll show you why. This little terrapin is just absolutely white. That shell, first off, is stunning, and second off, that head is so pure white. I mean, look at that. Oh, hold on. These guys are tough to get in focus, but look at him, and just so white. And that's so funny compared to the dark one. I mean, look at them. Look at them side by side. It's insane to see the difference between the two of them. And then we have Blondie back here. Blondie has some remnants of that fungus that I was talking about, and that's starting to come and shed off. You see in the little like armpit right there. But check out why I call this little one Blondie. This shell is like totally yellow. It's like the strangest thing, and it's starting to come in. I mean, the more that he grows, the more I'll be able to tell how this turtle will look as an adult, but that shell is like absolutely yellow. This little guy is also really friendly, and this guy is actually one of the best eaters, one of the most friendly out of all those little babies. Let's plop him in here, but now I'm just gonna let them all eat their food. After a few minutes, they're finute. I swear I speak Italian. They need a larger enclosure that is soon gonna go right over here. A lot of people have been asking for an update on this little guy, but to be honest, there's nothing to really update. He's just about the same size as when I got him. He has been eating but hasn't been growing at all. I don't know, he's just, there's nothing to really update. He's just kind of chilling. This is all he does. He just kind of chills, and I clean his water every couple days, and he's hanging in there. Every day I think that he's close to death. He's not looking good. He's not doing well. And then watch this. He acts pretty much like, I don't know. It's just so strict. Oh my God, do you guys hear all that now? All that sound. Dude, it's either this or freezing outside. Look at this little guy swimming along. He's even looking, look. He's gonna go eat that food. Nope, he's gonna be picky. He'll even come over and start begging to me for food. He's the strangest little booger. Let's drop that cube in there for him. See? I'm just gonna let him eat as much of that as he wants. I'm actually gonna leave the entire cube. Normally I hold it, let him take as many bites as he wants, and then I give it to the other terrapins, but today let's just let him wrestle with it. It's like he wants to live. Like he's holding on so well. It's just awesome. He likes to climb up in these plants and get underneath the basking light and get nice and warm and whatnot. He really is just the cutest. So while he's back there going to town on that, I just gave little Otis right there and Jelly right behind this leaf. I just popped them a few pellets and some frozen food that they're going around hunting right now. I put the video of me moving this little fella inside on my Patreon, but this might be a surprise to some of you that I moved Jelly into Otis's tub, because it's basically like very similar requirements for the two of them. They were housed together before, so no cross-contamination issues, and it was getting really cold, like freezing at night, so I thought rather than risk having him outside, I'd just bring him in. He's just a little bit pissed off about being inside, which I'd rather him pissed and alive than happy and dead. As for the Barrett's box turtle, I just fed him yesterday. He literally eats out of like a silver platter. He's been refusing pellets recently because I started feeding him like this mixture of veggies and fruits and pellets, and he loves it and is now starting to refuse anything else. But I kind of don't mind. It's fun playing chef. So that's just about everything inside. Sorry, it's kind of low energy today. I still kind of feel like butt. But that's gonna do it for this video. That's all my indoor turtles and how they're all doing English. I have to go to a lab like literally right now, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.